What's up, guys? Welcome back, Starfield. I'm being hailed by this Sanctum Universum ship, so I'm
If you don't
curious.
want to return the hail, that's okay. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty. Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately most ships don't engage us. Whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars?
Look,
I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
if you count touching a bunch of artifacts and being ripped across the galaxy as something profound, I'd say that's pretty profound.
I completely agree. It was a pleasure talking with you. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Okay. So, as for quests, I've got some faction quests here. I've got a couple more Power from Beyond quests. Is that in the system? Oh. This is okay. Apparently this is in the system. Did not realize that.
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
You sure about this stuff? I'm not sure we'll find much here.
Okay. That looks like the distortion to me. I don't want to start an outpost. I've already started outposts. That might be an ecliptic ship. Temple Beta. Alright. Apparently, all you have to do is just run into these. Which I was expecting something a little bit more interesting, but I looked it up, and yeah, this is literally all you do. Now, I have seen a lot of people complaining about this, I mean, I don't necessarily see it as a big reason to complain, but I do think it's kind of disappointing that this is all it does. Right? There's no other types of puzzles. It'd be really cool if it was like, what was it? Is it Portal? Not Portal. Oh. I guess kind of like Zelda, where once you acquire the special weapon or whatever. Okay, what power did I get? Oh, I thought I killed him. Okay, so now we can actually do a Fusrada. Alright. Where is my boat at? There it is. Okay. Yeah, no, it would have been cool if we actually had to use the powers to like, escape or something. We get locked in.
Alright, let's see what's out there. Retro's firing. Orbit stabilized.
Alright. What other quests do we have? I guess we could always start doing this. I feel like this one here is actually just a part of... That quest there might just be a part of the other one. Alright, so I guess back to Mars. Ooh, main airlock. Aye, aye. See, I liked in Skyrim when you unlock the all the Dragonborn abilities. Nobody was afraid of you when you used them. Like, you Fusrodad somebody, and they just are like, please don't do that in town. It scares people, and that's about the extent that they go.
You again? Look, either tell me what the hell it is you've... Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say, I have a certain influential affiliate. Right down to business! Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find... Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss. Okay, you...
Hey, it's my... Need a hand with some of that gear?
Let's see here. Yeah, I pretty much have him build up with stuff.
Oh, really? I thought.
Just in case, because
People
I
always
heard
ask me what
that
I think about mining.
it's really easy to get everyone to freaking hate you by doing this quest line. So... yeah, not interested in that, personally.
A sober Sidonia is a safe Sidonia. While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged, operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you. Please always drink responsibly.
Hey there.
Being a miner is dreary. If you need a quiet spot to think, the community I came to do a little good. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But I lived a pretty quiet life to start. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of. Dad used to say I was made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserved.
Okay.
Later.
Any of you people actually interested?
I swear that warning klaxon still startles me every.
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you?
Yeah, what's with the weird hat?
Very well. Please accept. May I assist you with anything else?
Okay.
Then you are already on the right path. May God's grace and blessings be with you always. If you ever find yourself needing spiritual guidance, we will always offer assistance. One is not conditional upon the other. We would never turn some, and we will happily serve those of any level of need. Happily. God is wonderful and works in mysterious ways. You may feel down on your luck, but rest assured, He has a plan for you. Of course. I help run this community center along with my associate, Joy. People from all walks of life are always welcome to come here. I am also here to assist those seeking faith in God under the Sanctum Universum as we lack a true spiritual center here on Mars. In its simplest form, Sanctum Universum believes that God has given us the ability to manipulate the heavens so that He may lead us to Him. As such, we accept those from all the faiths of old, provided they seek faith in the Almighty Creator. Because to truly follow the teachings of our Lord and Creator, you must still have faith. Were He to simply lead us to Him directly, it would defeat the purpose. You see, our mortal journey is still an important part of the human experience. We must learn and grow in our lives. Only then can we prove we are worthy of joining Him in the hereafter.
Alright, well that's pretty interesting. Now, not gonna lie, you know, I think there is a quest line involving these guys, and if given the chance, I do want to go through that quest line. I think there's also, can you join the House of Varun? I thought there was something like...
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I need your money.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what game? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Adler... Oh! Wait! You mean that Adler?
Yeah, that Adler.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? Holy crap. Thank you. For everything. And
I hope he takes that seriously. I'm not exactly the kind of guy that just goes around strong-arming people. Got better things to do. Plus, I got 180,000 credits, so I mean, not like I'm hurting for cash.
This life ain't easy, but
Have something for... There, would you look at that? He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. You know, if you like this kind of work, you think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Ooh, 1,100 credits. I'll take for sure. Is this a mission board? Yeah. Destroy the Crimson Fleet. Y at kill a Spacer Savage. Yeah. I haven't actually really tried any of these things. You can... Okay, okay. That's interesting.
My buddy Ben keeps asking if I can help him out with something.
Let's go over here to the Trade Authority and see if they have any
Hey, you looking
health
for anything?
items.
Cool. That's what we do here.
Emergency kit. Med pack. No trauma. Okay, how about ammo? What do you have for ammo? Okay, that should be fine for now.
See you around.
Do your part to keep Sidonia green.
I keep telling myself, I've got whatever you need.
Okay, let's see here. Emergency. Ooh. Got a good amount of them. There we go.
See you around.
Oh, I should have checked to see if there was any adhesive.
Captain Baker, it is pleasant to see.
Bosco's pretty much the only companion that doesn't judge you harshly if you so much as look at a lock wrong.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good.
Like, honestly, everyone else I've met so far are a bunch of douchers. I'm hoping there's at least one companion that is not so much of a douche.
Orbital
Kind of
insertion
hoping
completed.
that maybe possibly the Crimson Fleet might have some companions for me. Come on, let's get through there.
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show up. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive.
Estrella?
So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. Kill Rake? That's, if you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he... It's done when Rake stops. Head back here when you're finished.
Okay, so we need to go to Ecludius.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He changes his location and identity so often, but you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Alright. Now, I'm not particularly interested in just flat out killing people, so we'll just have to see how this goes, and I'm definitely not going to blow up a freaking medical ship.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want to... All right. And... Well, normally I would say no. All right.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Did she... what? She disliked that or something? All I did was freaking say I wanted to save the guy.
Let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Alright. Knowing these people, I should have just blasted the ship. Because that's exactly what I would have done if I was a bad guy. I don't know.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given... I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't... We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter... I know, and I feel terrible that temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin.
What was your first clue? Maybe the fact that we had weird artifacts lying around?
Where they've gone. Perhaps. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid... All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the... Anything else is just guesswork. I'm not frustrated. Think about the significance of this. Who was this wondrous structure built? Perhaps. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be... Never in my wild...
Yep. Let's keep going.
Well, yeah, yes, of course.
You like that, I guess.
I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time.
Yep, you have.
All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever.
It's always good to see a friend.
Rook meets King? Is not the... Here. There it is. Okay. Why would I convince him?
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and... That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rook, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rook was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
Thank you for letting us go.
This
all right, Austin.
Unpleasantness aside,
you're welcome.
The people of New Homestead will be grateful.
Okay. Yeah, not gonna blow up a freaking medical ship just to get one guy.
Clamps released.
Alright. Where are we going? Guess we're going back to Jupiter.
Damn Mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Yeah, sure. Oh, crap. Whoops.
Ramp jump down, Captain.
That won't even leave a scratch.
Oh, I'm freaking using the wrong missiles.
I need those shields back online.
enemy's grav drive out of commission. You took out their jump drive. They've lost grav jump capability. Target's shields are offline. Their engines are down.
Hey. Oh, crap, man.
No one messes with the Crimson Fleet.
They're not jumping out of here.
Enemy's hull drive disabled.
You don't know who you're messing with!
The grav drive's target has lost its
engines.
Shields are down!
My shields are fine for now. Ha! There we go. Got it. I got it. Oh man, I love boarding ships and attacking.
Like a glove.
All right. That one might be better than the one I've got. Oh. What the hell? Golly, man. Emergency kit, shrapnel grenades. Nothing real fancy, but I mean, hey. Those guys were like level 42, man.
Our jump, we're free and clear for flight.
Take the ship parts, especially since I'm probably close to out. Why did it just take all my stuff out?
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. 'Cause Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep.
Don't worry.
Now that you know the
I can
deal,
fill the hole pretty
time
fast.
to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Alright, so. Guess off to the Crick system now. Hold on. I'm confused here for a second. Okay, we gotta go to the Vigilance, okay.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contact.
Oh, damn it!
Be advised.
I wonder if... Okay, I wonder if you can...
Are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Jettison the... You can jettison the cargo! Oh, man. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Not an option for everything, but I only picked up the one, so it wasn't worth getting all hung up about.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Aye, aye.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Captain Baker.
Commander Conde
hello.
wants to see you.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
You're welcome.
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow.
You're back. Anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. They are mercenaries for hire. If they are paid enough money, Ecliptic would attack the Vigilance. It wasn't terribly difficult to convince them to attack an isolated Crimson Fleet ship. Just expensive. But a gamble that hopefully paid off.
Okay.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her. Yes, you pass your first, but before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually. But we'll need to maintain our distance for now. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly... Keep up the good work.
Alright. Well, just see what these notes say. Okay. Alright, so I guess we head off to the key.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Alright. Vigilance is level 100. See, that tells me that at some point you do get strong enough weapons to be able to fight these bigger ships.
Grav jump complete.
Okay, hold on. Before I do anything else... Is this maxed out? That's maxed out. Special projects. How about this? See, I'm really wanting to get this one maxed out. Which means more...
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Okay.
locked in.
Land on 100 planets, but this is a freaking space station.
But it was 30. Big difference on 40%
Captain
of 10.
Baker, do you require my assistance?
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new Rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Okay.
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Never apologize. Not if you... And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax
Lock and
prison
key.
they call
I like it.
Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the Key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Got it. Sounds good.
Roadmaps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices may
right,
be high,
got
but
Bradley
these
from the Trade
goods
Authority.
ain't exactly easy to
I'm
find.
sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
What's on his chest there? It's kind of interesting
love you
looking.
too,
Makes him look
darling.
kind of like Darth Vader.
Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system.
Oh, it's a bomb.
I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Aye, Delgado's blessing.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time. If Neva's chosen wisely. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. Take the elevator to the upper level. You...
Alright, let's go talk to Delgado.
Of course, when the tour's
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only Rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You and everyone else on the station. Keep following orders? All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet be... Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns...
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be... Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Sistef.
Alright, well, we'll be unstoppable, a little overly ambitious.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright, join the Crimson Fleet. Achievement unlocked.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Good to know. Where's
I
this
like my
Mathis
weapons
guy
like
at?
I like my coffee.
Is that him?
Scalding.
Okay. Alright, guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.